outlaws, for the underdogs, and for the people who was always told they were never gonna amount to nothing. Let's go.
Oh, what's going on, fellas? So, wanted to do a live Q&A. We had a lot of drama last night in the group, and I just kind of wanted to squelch that. Oh, man. I brought the glasses today. So, I don't want to give this guy any fanfare that was in the group last night, and we're going to got my coffee. So, I just want to go ahead and squelch whatever we had going on last night. So, obviously, you know that we had an issue. No apple juice today, boy. We had an issue with Eric Bland last night. It shouldn't have been an issue, but he went off like crazy because his numbers didn't add up. And TJ called him out. I mean, it's just that they didn't add up. So, I was going to do, hey, thanks, Windows 101. But, I was going to do a Bob video for him, but he didn't deserve a Bob video after last night. So I think him trying to push us into a battle in the group was wrong. I think him bashing all the vets is wrong. I get we don't know everything. That's why we as a group say that, yeah, we have a lot of experience, but we still learn things every day. So I think with this dude, I mean, I don't know. He seems to bash people to get his point across or to keep his fandom or whatever it is, trying to charge new guys and calling people newbies and stuff. That's uncalled for. You know, I'm a huge person that believes in, or not a huge person, but I really believe in mentorship. And if you have to charge for mentorship, especially when nothing that you say adds up, and it's not just his numbers, it's everything that he does. And then you go and bash one of my partners and, you know, bash him, bash his wife, I mean, that's not cool at all. So this is going to be it with Eric Bland stuff. I couldn't do justice to the videos. Yeah, Eric Bland, he's a motivational speaker or so-called. It was uncalled for, Jacob. It was very uncalled for to get on TJ. TJ's been on the glass for about 14 years. TJ's got a really good commercial business going up in Sandusky. And I mean, the guy's on there every day and he works his butt off. So, I mean, to bash anybody that's out there working like that over bronze wool, bro, that ain't cool, man. What's up, man? What's up, Kevin? So I'm gonna get you guys out there. If you guys want to shout out the video, let me know too. I'll shout out your channels. But I think with the Eric Bland situation, there's a YouTuber called the Window Cleaning Pom, I believe. He's got two really good videos, and I'll leave the links down below of just the hypocriticalness of this guy. So I mean, I couldn't do it justice with a Bob video from what this guy did, and I don't know. I just can't. Anyway, we're going to squelch this as far as Eric goes, and we're going to get on to what we want to get onto this stuff. But I think with the way this gentleman handled his business last night was uncalled for. The video that he's posted, you can go check out his channel. I'm going to shout Eric's channel out, Eric Bland. Go check him out on YouTube and just watch how he bashes us vets. And I'm not saying we're right. What I'm saying is we've been on the glass. So, I mean, we've got years and years and years of being on the glass. So, I mean, it just seems this guy's trying to build his brand and his motivational speaking by bashing other guys that don't agree with him. And that's not how you do anything. So, Outlaw Window Cleaner Network group on Facebook. Please come join. We've got about 650 strong, and we're not going to bash you. We will only bash you if you try to make money off the new guys, period. I mean, there's no charge in this group. Nobody's going to try to make money off you. The suppliers are, you know, any supplier out there, WCR, Windows 101, Detroit Sponge, Racensteins, they are all good to, you know, advertise in the group. There's not going to be any bashing. You get what I'm saying? All right, I got to get through this. All right. Yeah, Calfus. How is he going to bash Calfus? I mean, he's trying to be like Calfus. And, I mean, yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. So, all right. So, check out the Window Cleaning Pom. Check out his videos on Eric, and you'll understand exactly. Eric, I know he likes to threaten lawyers and stuff. Bro, I got deep pockets. It's okay. But the whole thing with Eric is that he wanted, here's my invitation to you, Eric. You say you want to go house for house with me right next door. I'm okay with that. Please, let's do this. We'll put it on YouTube. I will absolutely go window for window with you. Your money didn't add up when you said you make 56 grand off 16 at McDonald's, but you had 4,000 other jobs that you had to do in the year, so you're only making 100 grand a year. That's just it, bro. I mean, your money didn't add up. You got called out on it. Window Cleaning Pom has plenty of videos of you, you know, going back and forth on your experience. You're trying to charge guys for things, and it don't make sense. So, yeah, you can't be a motivational speaker by bashing people. So, all right, done with it. Done with it. Done with Eric. Done giving him enough attention. Period. All right, let's get to the Q&A. See who's all here. All right, we got Get Her Done from Dallas. So I apologize, guys. I am old. I'm a grandpa. So I'm going to have to put the glasses on. All right, so we got Jacob in here. If you don't know Jacob Williams, he is with the Backflip Boys on YouTube. Check out their channel with James Riley. Kevin the Window Cleaner's in here. He's got his new group, Side Hustlers Heroes, which is pretty awesome, especially if you're a little bit older guy trying to find that side hustle and try to make a little extra cash before you retire. Hey, Jason. Yeah, we won't feed the trolls, bro. We're done with talking to him. Again, go see the Window Cleaning Pom, see his couple videos on that situation, and you'll understand. So, let me see if we got anything. Everything's about him, so I don't want to go there. All right, so we are on a Q&A as of right now. So anything you guys, yeah, I do mean Brasswood Jacob. Sorry, I don't use the stuff, so I don't know what it is. So it is what it is. My boy T Squeegee. If you guys don't know TJ is a partner in the Outlaw group, or Outlaw period. It's myself, Josh, and TJ, and we're the ones doing the Outlaw group. John Klein, yeah, that's stuff. It's sad, man. It's sad. Thanks, R. Whitty. Massive respect to you and Outlaw from Belmington, Washington. Man, we're just trying to do the right thing. That's it. And I appreciate you for doing that. Dallas. Love Dallas. All right, here we go. Sorry, getting to the end of it. Does Norman Squeegee still work after being... Yeah, Bob blowing up the squeegees. I haven't tried them, man. If you haven't seen the video, it's pretty funny. Which podcast, Kitty? Yeah, the Unger pole, there's real no issues, man. If you see, I've got Unger poles right here. I got my big one, and I got my 8-footer. What you'll find is they're a little bit tight, but especially once you get them. Anyway, squeegee. See how it's got this little clip right here? So, I mean, it's not loose at all. Sorbo. And Jacob, which I haven't had a chance to do yet. Oh, where's the handles? Sorry, Jacob. Here, I even got a Mormon right here. Jacob sent me some under stuff that I gotta get into still, so here's a Mormon. I mean, it's not gonna, oh shoot. It's not coming off, you know what I mean? And then with your bits. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm a big fan of Unger poles just because I've been using them for so long. That's what I trained on, was Unger. Soapy Steve, can't wait to get that tip jar, man. It's called the Gunslinger now. But yeah, I've got the first generation prototype. This thing's amazing, guys. I use it all the time. Still looks brand new. You're welcome, Mike. Yeah, I mean, poles are just what you work with, man. It's all what you get comfortable with as far as when you get on the glass, you'll understand. It's just, the tools that you start with are going to be your favorite tools going forward. That's just it. I mean, you're talking, I've been doing this since 91, something like that. So you're talking, I've been using the same exact tools. I still use Sorbo on commercial storefronts. I still use Ed-Array on residential. I don't sway a lot. I just don't. I like the squeegee rubbers for both. I feel like the softer version of this rubber for Sorbo is best on the commercial glass, plus the chunkiness of the squeegee itself. And then when I'm doing residential, it's just, I mean, it's a thinner channel, so it gets in between the locks. Is there bullying? I don't want to bully, man. It just, the bullying is, as far as the other bullies, no, there was nothing. I mean, so it's squashed too. As long as they don't respond back, we won't be bullying. I mean, or we won't be bullying, but we're just not going to handle it. We're going to call people out for what it is. Carbon fiber. I think that's something that's going to be coming from Reach It in the future. But yeah, this thing's pretty slick. This is Larry Crook. Brought these over to the IWCA. But that's just cool. No, there's no sense of bullying. I mean, there really isn't. It's called the people out that if you're bullying and you're trampling on people, obviously you have issues in your own experience and all that. I'm new. I am Window Cleaning. I'm new to the water fed pole game. From my experience from just watching on YouTube or YouTube and Facebook, I went with the Reach It, if you can tell. I mean, I'm wearing the shirt, but I went with the Reach It and the construction brush. If Lee Burbridge right now he's over in Europe or England, and these guys are like specialty in water fed poles. And if you watch his videos, the first time he's ever used the Reach It, he loved it. I mean, so it was just, he was amazed by it. So you can pick up a Reach It at Windows 101, or you can go to futureofcleaning.com. But the thing about Reach It is Perry tape. That's the selling point for me in Reach It, and it's because if you have an issue on Facebook, if there's an issue with his product, he's on it. If there's love for his product, he's on it. I mean, Perry is all over where we're at, social media and all that. So, I mean, the owner of a company that's on there and making sure the quality of his tools are there. Plus, they're so innovative, man. I got to go down to IWCA and I got to meet Perry and I got to meet Harrison. Harrison Tate is the future of Reach It. I mean, once Perry decides to retire and do whatever he wants to do, we are in good hands with Harrison. I mean, Harrison is just, the kid is just on it. And he asks a lot of questions. They get involved with just everything. I mean, especially as they transfer into the traditional tool side. I mean, they ask questions. You know what I mean? Sorry, I got off topic a little bit. I like cheese too. I like chips. T-Squeegee, I want to reach it. Mini, I like it. Been solid for 5 years. I mean, that's the whole thing, guys. I mean, that the constructor brush, Perry's new stuff coming out. You guys follow him, Advanced Window Cleaning Group. Go over there and check that group out, and just follow what Perry does. I mean, he's just a good dude. All right. Yeah, we're banning bullies, man. I like you. We're gonna have to talk about you moderating, bud. We'll talk with you. Da, 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 da. Tim's vibrator started buzzing. Did my phone go off? Yeah, yeah, superb. Louis got a chance to see everything firsthand, and got to see Perry demonstrating the reach it, and we got to see a lot of poles down there at the IWCA. So water fed poles. So Perry's just, man. When Lee comes out with his video of Perry's class, make sure you watch that, and make sure you understand where Perry's going with his business. First generation Reach It Pro, love it. Northwest Window Cleaning, Washington. Yeah, man, I would like to see, if you got videos up, let me know. I'll go check those out. How did Maker get hooked up with Reach It? It was just it was just bound to happen. I mean, Richie's a good dude. If you guys don't know Richie, Acme Window Cleaning on YouTube, he's got a really, really good product that he spends a lot of time in the development stage. It's a hard process of trying to find distributors here in the United States that want to spend that time and the money, or the time and with the materials and stuff, and get the price down for you guys. I'm back, all you bullies. Kevin. I am #1 admin in Outlaw group. Yeah, Jacob. Yeah, please do. Northwest Window Washing. I'd love to see some of that first generation mod. I'm just new to, so any guy that's actually using a Reach It, I'm brand new to the Reach It world. So I had to adapt. All my competitors, like Window Genie and Fish and all these guys that we compete against with residential housing, they all switched to the Reach It. I mean, these are national companies, and they're going with the Reach It product. So in order for me to keep up, I mean, you're talking, we do some really crazy houses here. $1 million homes that take us 5 hours at a time because of all the true divided light windows. So to have something that I can buzz through the outside real quick and get it done and get it as clean as we would on the glass, that's what I was looking for. And that's what my competition's using, so that's what we went with as far as that goes. I might actually make next year's IWCA. Man, I'll tell you what, I've never experienced the window cleaning convention before, and this was my first one. And there was zero drama. Like it was just a bunch of window cleaners getting together, and we would, I mean, during breaks and doing all that, it was just us all talking with each other. Everybody picking each other's brains. Nobody was like not telling you how they do things. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to see you succeed, and it was just like getting together with 200 of the closest mentors you could ever get together with. Yeah, Richie is a really, really cool dude. My vibrator. You like the Mormon stuff, Jacob? Yeah, I like the overhead rinse bar too, and I think Perry's had that out for a while, and a lot of companies are playing catch up, and Perry understands it. So I think you're going to see some really cool, innovating stuff coming from Reach It this year that doesn't, I mean, as he progresses in that. Yeah, I use a lot of Array too, Jacob. Fish is just, I mean, Fish is their own brand. I mean, they've got national branding. So, sorry, I'm trying to read and talk. But Fish is actually, I've got 2 Fish franchises here. They used to focus on commercial, but now they're starting to get into residential, which is my field right now. And Window Genie's just, the local owner is just awesome here. And he really gets it. He gets the marketing. He gets the what it takes to go. So we actually compete at the same price now, and I don't actually consider him competition. I consider him complementary, if that makes sense, to what we do, because a lot of competition out there, just they'll go in and try to lowball and all that. We just stick to our pricing, and we just do a good job. I love the one video where he took a high flyer and put a Mormon clips on the end. I did that with mine and it works awesome. Who are we talking about? Using talking about those. This is what's cool about the IWCA. Look at these, man. So this is the Sorbo. One of the Sorbos they gave away. 18 inchers. And it's a limited edition. This is the black and green one. I mean, these things are just tight, man. So I guess they do this every year. So, I mean, that's just my motivation for going back. I'm an 18-inch Sorbo guy. So, I mean, these things are crazy. One of these is going to my mentor, the guy that trained me in the business. And I'm going to keep one myself. I think Richie got one. TJ got one. And I think maybe Josh got one. I'm not sure. But, yeah, they are just slick. So that's one of the benefits of going to these conventions. What's up, Lewis? Hey, if you guys haven't checked out LJ's Window Cleaning World on YouTube, you should go check that out. He's over there in UK, and I love the dude. Yeah, Richie is just amazing. I can't send it to you, man. I would, but I mean, it's kind of going to my mentor, you know. I've got mentors in the business that you know, that's what he uses too. Yo, you're gonna, if you use Sorbo, you're gonna love it. I mean, it's a lighter weight aluminum channel. I use the Quicksilvers. It's just, I've always used them though. I mean, Jacob sent me one of these, so I've got this to try. So we're gonna try this out here soon. I'm gonna get on some commercial work. Not really. I'm an array guy, man, but I've never used the actual super channel, so I'm kind of excited to use that, and that's the whole thing. I'm afraid to use it because I'm afraid I'll fall in love with it, but we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, Sorbo's good stuff, man. So yeah, it's I've been using it a long time, but you got a super channel mic? I haven't used it yet, so I'll have to try it. And Kevin, I've never tried a Ninja either. Like I said, once you get on your tools, it's hard to try a new brand. But man, they keep coming out with new tools, so it's almost like, hey, if it's something that'll speed up my work, I'm going to try it. I'm good with it. I mean, let me try the old one first, Jacob. But like even this, I mean, I guess us guys don't give this a fair shake. The guys that have been doing this a while. But I mean, I guess I need to watch more of Bob Polandblade's videos and really understand the squeegee. I'm not a big fan of the rubbers themselves. I like the whole concept on the squeegee. But again, once you're into a squeegee that you're used to, and then it's almost like becoming a rookie again and have to get used to a new squeegee. But I don't like to cut my rubbers down. So I guess if we could get somebody to put out a rubber that fits these real well, that's not the Mormon rubber. I found using the Mormon rubber, I go through them about twice a day, and I'm used to using Eteray where I just flip it after a day's worth of work, so I can use a rubber in 2 days. But I mean, it's whatever, I guess. So I just have to try it. I mean, I have to give it a fair shot on the liquidator, man. I mean, I don't want to ever give it a bad assessment on with my frustrations in using it. And my frustrations in using it are the rubbers. It's got nothing to do with the design or anything. I think the design's probably pretty cool. I'm also a towel guy though, if you think about it. So I'm still trying to figure out the, you know, I get that you don't have to do detailing, but anytime you use a washer mitt or anything like that, you're going to get water on the seal or on the frames. So when you get water on the frames, you're still going to have to towel those. You know what I mean? If not, you're going to leave those runs that come down off the seal. Does that make sense? Yeah, towel guy. Facebook's blowing up. Well, Facebook blows up all the time, buddy. But we got some really cool things going to happen on outlawwindowcleaner.com over the next couple weeks. we just got some cool things. So keep an eye out. If you're not a member of the group, the Outlaw Window Cleaning Network on Facebook, please come by, join the group. We'd love to hear from you, especially if you got some insight or if you just have questions. There's a lot of guys in there that will actually sit down and help, man. That's what we're about. I myself, I'm 27 years. This is my 27th year, going on 28, something like that. And then you got your own t-shirt. And Josh Shelf is a third generation guy, you know, and he's buying window cleaning companies, and he does carpet cleaning, and he does janitorial work. I mean, he's just a good guy. He's a guy I'm going to learn from. And then you got TJ. TJ's 14 or 15 years on the glass. He's doing commercial storefronts. He's got a really, really good insight on how to handle storefronts, how to pick them up. So, I mean, we've got quite a bit of experience, and that's just us as the group. But I mean, there's so many guys like in the group, like Peter Artusa and all these guys that have just, that's the guy I want to learn from. I'm going to force him to become one of my mentors in this business. You know, it doesn't, just because you have a lot of experience or because you've been on a lot of glass doesn't mean that you can't grow with mentorship. I mean, Peter has gone from a one-man show to buying a company to having trucks upon trucks upon trucks, and to where he's actually running his company. And he's doing the TJ, I'm not, you do houses. I'm just I'm giving the insight on your experience in commercial storefront. I'm out of the commercial storefront world. So I mean, you're the main guy to go to on that. But with Peter, it's like he runs his business. And if you've never, I got to get this guy to get back on YouTube, because this guy is so motivating. He is just a motivating guy. You're going to hear me talk a lot about Peter because I got to meet him down at IWCA. He is just, he's just talking to this guy. It makes you want to get on the glass and makes you want to do the right thing and get with them. But I want to learn how to be more of a running my business instead of being on the glass all the time. I tried it last year, didn't work out to my advantage. So I will be back on the glass this year. Yeah, Jays is definitely living it up in Vegas, man. He's having a good old time. I try not to bother him while he's on vacation. And I don't know. People are trying to join the group, but they keep hitting it up. Broom broom. Sorry, I got it on vibrate. I probably should have put it on silence. So I don't know. I think we as a group moving forward, I mean, we just need to focus on the newer guys coming in, as far as just helping them out and not bashing them. Yeah, everybody blow up James right now. He's probably hungover. But yeah, I mean, I think as moving forward in this group, I think we need to focus more on just helping the guys that are coming in. It helps us all, and helps us all in the long run. I have no issues helping the guys out that are in my area, just for the simple fact that it benefits me in the long run, because it benefits the anytime a window cleaner in your area gets a bad name, and it kind of reflects on you. And I'd rather just not do that. You know what I mean? We're here in Central Ohio. It's what's up, T Roy's window cleaning. What's that? Bunch of question marks. What's your question marks, bud? But I think that's just the mentorship. That's where we should be focused on as a group, and it's just mentoring the guys, and not. I mean, if anybody's ever asking you for money to guide you in window cleaning world, I think you should back off and take a step back and try to figure out why they're asking you for money, and then kind of really investigate them, see where they're at in their life. You know what I mean? Number one turd. What's up, Alan? That dude, Alan. If you guys don't know Alan Turner, I hope that's who that is, because there's a lot of turd herders now. Seems like it's a really good upsell for the window cleaning world right now. Where is your t-shirt? I don't know. We'll send it to you. It is Alan. So Alan started when we first started the Outlaw thing. Alan was just kind of part of a messenger group with me and Josh, and this guy is great, man. I mean, he had a really good philosophy for the window cleaning, and then all of a sudden he got into this pooping, scooping, and the guy's blowing it up. So I'm going to have his first franchise in Ohio, hopefully, once he decides how to franchise. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to do a t-shirt giveaway. I think Josh is going to do it this week. In my database, we have about 5,000 residential customers and window cleaning, and about 3,000 gutter cleanings we do every year. So we built that up. I got back into window cleaning full time. I was subbing off a company for 2 years from 2012 to 2013, and we decided to go full time residential. My wife and I did, and we just exploded right off the rip. I mean, I'm talking exploded right off the rip, and we built this up over a 4-year period to where we built up a really good clientele. So we do a lot of work. You guys know Joey. He's my son. He's just amazing. So you have to have that here, Lewis. It's not like over there in UK where you guys do it weekly. It's once or twice a year. Yeah, we sent T-Roy, just hit me up Messenger. Let me know what you're talking. I think I've sent out all the shirts that we had. Yeah, Joey's awesome. Yeah, 2,000 homes is not going to get you 100K. Well, and he's doing, 16 McDonald's that's getting him 54K. So I don't know where his numbers are coming up, but we do commercial building. I stay low. We don't do a lot of commercial anymore. We can do mid to low high rise. That's one of the other reasons I used to do mid to low high rise. That's all we used to do in the 90s. So we did construction cleanups. So we'd go 2 to 3 stories. I do a couple of 2-story office buildings. As far as residential, we try to stay at the 3-story level. Yeah, residential is just the place to be right now. It's hard in the commercial storefront world right now. I mean, you got fishes and stuff like that, and most of the new guys, when they come in, that's where they start. And every year around this time, prices dwindle. I've seen it down to a dime a side on commercial. So it's I try not to go that route. Yeah, they did. No, I mean, Luke and I haven't always had a falling out, guys. I mean, so Kenny asked, I swear I can remember Luke and Rihanna wearing some Outlaw shirts in the past video. They did. There was a time they were considered for this, but I don't want to get, I mean, I've done my Luke bashing on the last video. So, we just had a little bit of falling out. It happens. We don't speak of that. I am window clean. You only have 200 houses. We do a volume business here. We started on Angie's List and Groupon, so it exploded our business, and that's why we got so big so quick. Residential is definitely where the money is. We just raised our pricing 20% in residential. Plus, I mean, with the tax cut for small businesses, that's another 10%. So, I mean, we got a 30% raise this year. In order to maintain, we use subcontractors also. So, I mean, we'll run 4 to 5 crews during spring season, fall season. Cut down to about 3 crews in the summer when it slows up. But we're wanting to get to a point to where we are training our own guys and going to an hourly rate. One of my mentors, he just bought out a company in south of us, and I think he's the one that we talk every day. As far as there you go. Look at Turd Herder. That's his philosophy. He did that in window cleaning. He's doing that in the pooper scooper world. So we kind of blew up really quick when we launched. We had given away 70 free gutter cleanings to iHeartRadio. You can hook up with any iHeartRadio in your area. They have a half off deal. And when we gave 70 free gutter cleanings away, we got $16,500 worth of free advertising for a week on the biggest AM talk radio station here in town. So when we did that, overnight, it's like we became this huge company. So, and it was just me, and Joey was like a gopher at the time. So, I mean, Joey wasn't even fully trained yet. So when all of a sudden, when we launched on Amazon, local was our first local, or our first big deal thing we did. We sold $200 jobs in like the first weekend. So it was madness for a while. And then when we went through that growing pains of the first year in the summertime, where, I like to stay 2 weeks out at all times. 2 weeks out is my comfort zone. If I get over that, I start losing money. And if I'm under that, I start freaking out because we don't have enough work. But at 2 weeks out, I'm very comfortable. My first year, we ended up 5 weeks out. That is the most painful experience you'll ever go through in building a residential window cleaning company, is when you can't maintain the schedule. The schedule is the scariest thing in the world. My wife took over the office, so she runs the office now. iHeart, if you talk, they do the half off deals and stuff. So if you get on iHeart, whatever your local iHeart radio station is, they've always got some kind of daily deal thing, like a Groupon, or they're always promoting, on their websites. If you go there and just call a salesman for the radio station you want to hook up with. I know all our iHeart radio stations are in one building, so you can kind of pick and choose. But if you call them up and offer them, I mean, literally, I gave away 70 free gutter cleanings, and they sell those, and they keep for half price, and they keep the money. So it ended up working out to where we did about $4,000 or $5,000 worth of free work for $16,000 worth of advertising. But it was like we were all over the radio. I mean, the #1 talk radio station, 610 WTVN here in town. Plus, they threw us on another radio station, but it was like an alternative station. But you got to focus on your clientele. Your clientele is obviously going to be older women or older men and stuff like that. So you want that older clientele. You don't want to be on the #1 radio FM top 40 radio station, because that's more younger, the younger generation who's not going to have the extra money to spend on window cleaning. So our focus has always been 32 to on up is where we focus on, people that have gotten their degrees and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm a grandpa, man. iHeart doesn't do that here. Yeah, are you sure? Yeah, I would check the radio stations, because I think most of them do that. Half off deals and stuff like that. What? We also run on now Angie's List. Angie's List is changing, so we run on Angie's List, but Angie's List is doing some weird stuff right now with their merger with Home Advisor. I'm not a big Home Advisor fan. I never have been. I think they're a detriment to well, if you have a friend that works there, So as far as Home Advisor goes, they're just, I've always felt they were a detriment to, I mean, some guys have done successful. We just don't do successful here. I really grew on Angie's List. We have about 1,200 reviews on Angie's List, but I have to decide in April if we're going to stay after April with our contract. What's up, Joe? Joe Hardy. Home Advisor's just, I mean, I've watched them drain some accounts is what I've done. If you can join a few local Facebook groups in your area. Yeah, Facebook is definitely the future. I mean, we've grown off Facebook. We actually run a online store. After doing Groupon and Angie's List, I started growing a brain, and I added on a online store with our same packages that we run on Groupon and Angie's List. No, Window Joe was Joey. No, Joey's my son. He's been working with me for about, this is the 6th or 7th year. Yeah, we are entering the time of the millennials. Light up a blunt and drink some Windex. But where was I? So our website, we actually compete against, and we sell packages online. So my wife and her coworker, they sit basically all day and take phone calls, and they guide people through the packages we sell. So if we sell a 20 window package, they try to get as much as the window count as possible and stuff like that for the scheduling. Love the net. I fell in love with Facebook. It was cheap. I mean, if you ever seen my first Facebook video, 20 bucks got us 2,400, you know. And again, everything changes. Everything changes. The algorithms change, and they like now they're trying to find more ways for you not to get the free stuff. Like sharing to selling groups used to be the thing, man, because you could do that. That was free for you, but they're trying to get you away from that, and you have to pay them. But with Facebook, it's not that expensive compared to some of the other ones. I mean, Angie's List you can run up a bill of $500-600 a month. What's mom to mom, Kai? Over 50s pages, yeah. There's another good one, Kai. If you haven't watched his channel, Kai's got a pretty cool channel, man. He's showing you what life's like as far as building his window cleaning route, or his window cleaning company. So Kai's a pretty cool guy over there in UK to watch. Yeah, I don't trust HomeAdvisor, bud. I just don't. I never have. Wow. So Dan Downey, I watched your Facebook ad video and it was it was a hit. Spent $20 and had 1,200 in just 1 week in that race up. Yeah, see that's what I'm talking about. I love Facebook, man. The ROI on it is just crazy, crazy. Mom to mom page. Oh, I got you. I got you. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not a big HomeAdvisor fan. I'm getting to where I'm not a big Angie's List fan. We just won our third Angie's List Super Service Award. So in order to carry that throughout the year, you have to actually be a paid advertiser. I don't know if I'll be a paid advertiser after April. So it's just, I mean, they're getting away from the big deals from where they take half and you have to be a paid advertiser. And supposedly you collect the check on site, which is, I guess, okay. Which is awesome if that's the case and they're not charging you anymore, but you still have that advertising fee. So I imagine the advertising is going to skyrocket like crazy. I got to ask, how is Bucket Bob doing his advertising? Winder X and signs along the road, bud. You know that. I should have done a Bob the Cat video, huh? Panhandling Joe. Yep, that's exactly how Bob the Cat does it. See, I mean, look at T Squeegee, man. $30 got me 2,800 plus reach in 4 days. That's a lot of people, man. You know what I mean? Nah, he doesn't need to advertise. He just throws out the Winder X, which I didn't get any orders for Winder X. Yeah, you have to stick to pictures because I found I did a little research back in the fall. Videos don't do it. Pictures about 4-to-1 clickbait compared to videos. I'm not keeping you from working. Yes, they do buy with their eyes, Kai. That's why pictures are a lot more better, or a lot more better. There's my English. A lot better than doing. I use a simple squeegee. If you guys go to my SureShine Window Cleaning Solutions page on Facebook, you guys can Snapchat it at any time. You can snatch that picture and use it. It's just a simple squeegee with clouds and it says chores. That's it. Oh, you're welcome. Pic collage. Yeah, that would probably work too. Yeah, picture is definitely the way forward. Mo better. If you guys don't know TJ, TJ, is that your Outlaw T Squeegee? Make sure you go over and subscribe to his channel. He is one of the partners here in Outlaw Group, or Outlaw period. So I mean, give him some love. The Gunslinger, Robert, is $99. There's I'll try to leave a link here when we're done. Futurecleaning.com is the place to be. If you go into the Outlaw Window Cleaner Network group, we have all that stuff there too. So you can find it there. A doctor's office cleaning, gutter cleaning quote. Hey, Jacob, on that gutter cleaning, man, see how bad I know you said they had gutter guards. So see how bad the debris is actually under the gutter guards. And if it's really bad and you have to tear off the things, I would talk to them about some kind of replacement or something, because obviously they're not doing their job. And then, but if it's not that bad, just kind of take up the ends and spray from one side down the other, if that makes sense. That way you can just collect everything at the end instead of trying to pull everything apart in hand scoop. Outlaw convention. I think we got I think we might be working on not a convention, man. That is some serious stuff, dude. We are not the convention guys, but I think yeah, I think right there what T Squeegee said, Outlaw barbecue and Winter X drinking somewhere here in Ohio. That would be a fun time. Yeah, I'll talk to you, man. Free American Spirit. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel. That dude is funny. Not only funny, he is very informative, and he's just a good dude. Yeah, yeah, we're definitely gonna keep it in Ohio. We Midwest doesn't get a bunch of love. I mean, we got a lot of good, I mean, core clientele guys here, and I don't know. We can get together. Between TJ and Josh and I. Speaking of which, my mentor is sitting there calling. Between TJ and Josh and I think we can put together. Did you see TJ? That picture he sent of his ribs where he's smoking them, dude. I'm about that. So I'm about doing something. I don't know. We could have some fun though with it. Get a bunch of guys together and just talk. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I gotta probably call him back. But all right. Any other questions? It is. We've been on here for 46 minutes. I'm sorry to keep you guys. Yeah. Alan smoked some shit, boy. I don't know. Hey, Alan. So here at local radio, they're promoting that stuff you're doing, those worms and stuff. And I mean, we got to talk here in the next. I'm not cooking. I'm eating. No, we need you to cook, man. Yeah, guys. All right. So I'm gonna get off here. Things to do. It's Sunday, man. We got a birthday party and stuff to do. So again, we're done with the Eric Bland stuff. We're done with it in the group. It's squelched. So again, go see the window cleaning Pom. Go watch his videos. You'll understand what we're talking about. You're welcome, Mike. T Roy, make sure you get a hold of me in Messenger. I want to talk to you. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks, turd herder. I gotta figure out how to stop this thing now. Jeez.